7 powerful Stoic techniques to read more, learn faster, and never forget a book again. I want you to imagine standing on the edge of a vast canyon at dawn. The cool air crisp with possibility and the rising sun illuminating the path ahead. In that very moment, I experienced a profound clarity that changed the way I viewed every challenge in my life, a realization that through discipline, focus, and the wisdom of the Stoics, we can transform even the most daunting obstacles into gateways of opportunity. Today, I invite you to join me on an extraordinary journey where we delve deep into 7 powerful Stoic techniques to read more, learn faster, and never forget a book again. Together, we will explore practical methods rooted in the ancient principles of Stoicism, while embracing a modern, electrifying approach that inspires us to push our boundaries and unleash our full intellectual potential. As we embark on this adventure, I want you to know that every moment we spend together is an opportunity to reshape our minds and hearts. I recall a time when I was overwhelmed by the sheer volume of knowledge available in books, feeling as if every page held secrets that could revolutionize my life. It was then that I discovered that the journey to wisdom is not about simply absorbing information, but about transforming that information into actionable insights that resonate deeply within our souls. Have you ever wondered why some individuals seem to learn with such ease, retaining every lesson and insight while others struggle to remember even the simplest details? The answer lies in the power of focused, disciplined practice, a principle that the Stoics held dear. I want you to picture the ancient philosophers of Rome and Greece, sitting in quiet contemplation, their minds sharpened by the challenges of life. They understood that the mind, much like a muscle, needed rigorous training and consistent effort to reach its peak performance. Today, we stand at the crossroads of modern technology and ancient wisdom, ready to harness the best of both worlds. When I first encountered these Stoic techniques, I was struck by their simplicity and profound effectiveness. The idea that by aligning our daily routines with timeless principles, we could enhance our reading speed, accelerate our learning process, and ensure that every book we encounter leaves an indelible mark on our memory was nothing short of revolutionary. We begin our journey by embracing the first technique, cultivating a mindset of discipline and purpose. I remember a particular morning when I decided to start my day not with distractions, but with deliberate action, meditating on the impermanence of every passing moment and committing to the pursuit of knowledge. This practice, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, reminds us that every minute counts and that our time is the most valuable resource we possess. Imagine if we could harness that energy and use it to fuel our learning process. As you sit with me now, consider this. What if you approached each book as an opportunity not only to gather information but to transform your very being? With this mindset, you become not just a passive reader but an active seeker of truth and wisdom. The second technique invites us to develop a systematic approach to reading and learning. I recall the days when I would randomly pick up books without a clear plan, only to find that the wealth of knowledge eventually turned into overwhelming clutter. It wasn't until I adopted a structured method, setting specific goals, outlining key takeaways, and periodically reviewing the material, that I began to see real progress. This method mirrors the Stoic practice of journaling one's thoughts, a way of engaging with ideas on a deeper level and reinforcing them in your memory. By breaking down the process into manageable steps, we ensure that each concept has its proper place in our mental library, ready to be accessed whenever needed. Have you ever thought about how the structure of your learning could be the key to unlocking hidden reservoirs of potential within you? Moving forward, the third technique is about the art of reflection and self-questioning. I vividly remember a time when I finished reading a particularly challenging text and felt a mixture of awe and confusion. Instead of moving on immediately, I took a step back and allowed myself the time to reflect on what I had just learned. I asked myself probing questions. What is the essence of this idea? How does it relate to the broader spectrum of human experience? This reflective practice, which echoes the introspection championed by Stoic thinkers, not only deepened my understanding but also reinforced the memory of the lessons I learned. Imagine if every book you read was followed by a session of self-inquiry. How much more could you internalize and apply in your life? It is through questioning and reflection that we turn knowledge into wisdom and insight into action. As we transition to the fourth technique, I want you to feel the surge of energy that comes from interweaving new ideas with the wisdom you already possess. This technique is all about connecting the dots between different pieces of information, creating a network of insights that reinforces each individual concept. I once encountered a passage in a book that spoke about the nature of resilience, and it immediately reminded me of the Stoic teachings on endurance and self-control. By actively seeking these connections, you not only enhance your comprehension but also create multiple pathways for recall, ensuring that no valuable insight is ever lost. Consider this: when you learn faster and remember more, you are not simply accumulating facts, you are constructing a resilient mental framework that supports every decision and every action you take. This interconnectedness is the cornerstone of a truly enlightened mind. The fifth technique centers around the power of repetition and active recall. I want you to remember that in the words of the ancient Stoics, practice makes permanent. There was a time when I tried to remember complex theories by simply reading them once, only to find that the details faded like morning mist. It was only when I began to actively revisit and rehearse these concepts, whether through mental recitation, teaching them to a friend, or integrating them into my daily conversations, that they became a permanent part of my intellectual landscape. This technique, reminiscent of the rigorous training regimens of ancient warriors, requires you to continuously challenge your mind, reinforcing your learning with each deliberate act of recall. What if, every time you picked up a book, you committed to reviewing and applying its key lessons in your daily life? You would soon find that your ability to learn faster and retain information grows exponentially, propelling you towards a state of mental clarity and mastery that few can fathom. Now, as we approach the sixth technique, I invite you to embrace the practice of mindful reading. There was a defining moment in my journey when I realized that reading was not a race against time, but a dialogue between the author and my soul. In the midst of our busy lives, it is easy to fall into the trap of skimming and hurried consumption. Yet, true learning demands that we slow down and engage deeply with the text, savoring each word as if it were a rare gem of insight. Mindful reading, a concept deeply embedded in Stoic practice, calls us to be present, to immerse ourselves completely in the act of reading, and to allow the wisdom of each page to settle within us. As you read, ask yourself, how can this idea transform the way I see the world? By embracing this practice, you create an intimate connection with the material, ensuring that every lesson is not only understood but remembered for a lifetime. This technique is about quality over quantity, ensuring that each book you read leaves a lasting impression on your mind and heart. Finally, the seventh technique is perhaps the most transformative of all. It is the art of application. All the reading, all the structured learning, and every moment of reflection culminate in one simple truth: knowledge is only as valuable as the actions it inspires. I have often found that the most profound insights come not from passive absorption, but from actively applying the principles learned in everyday life. Imagine the power of reading a book on resilience and then using its lessons to overcome your deepest fears or to confront life's challenges with unwavering courage. This is the essence of Stoic philosophy: to transform knowledge into wisdom that guides every decision and every step you take. As you apply these techniques, you begin to see the world through a different lens, one where challenges become opportunities, setbacks transform into comebacks, and every experience is a stepping stone towards a more enlightened self. Can you feel the stirring of that potential within you? It is a reminder that every book, every lesson, and every moment of learning is a gift waiting to be unwrapped and put to powerful use. In this journey through the 7 powerful techniques, we have navigated the intricate landscape of Stoic wisdom and modern self-improvement. I have shared with you my personal experiences of transformation, moments of clarity, discipline, reflection, connection, repetition, mindfulness, and application, all of which have coalesced into a powerful system that enables us to read more, learn faster, and never forget a book again. As we stand together at this crossroads of ancient philosophy and contemporary challenges, I want to challenge you to integrate these practices into your daily life. Imagine waking up each day with the determination to engage with every book, every lecture, and every conversation with the same fervor as you would in the face of life's most daunting trials. The Stoics believed that adversity was not an obstacle but a teacher. And it is in this spirit that we must embrace our learning journey. I encourage you to start small. Choose one book that has always intrigued you, and commit to reading it mindfully, applying the techniques we have discussed. As you progress, notice how your mind begins to change, how ideas become clearer, how challenges become opportunities, and how your confidence in your ability to learn grows exponentially. This is not just about improving your memory or speed reading, it is about cultivating a resilient, agile mind that is prepared to tackle any challenge life throws your way. And remember, every great journey begins with a single step. In the midst of modern distractions and endless streams of information, our decision to focus on meaningful learning is an act of rebellion against mediocrity, a declaration that we choose to live with purpose, intention, and a relentless pursuit of wisdom. Think about the ancient Roman general who, amidst the chaos of battle, paused to reflect on the transient nature of life and the enduring power of virtue. That moment of clarity was his anchor, a reminder that every hardship carried with it the seed of growth. Similarly, when you sit down with a book, let the lessons within guide you through your day. Reflect on how the Stoic practice of journaling can help consolidate your thoughts and transform fleeting insights into lasting wisdom. As you write, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I apply this knowledge to improve not only my life but the lives of those around me? This continuous cycle of reading, reflecting, and applying is what ultimately shapes a mind capable of greatness. In the spirit of community and shared growth, I invite you to join others who are on this path of self-improvement. Share your experiences, your breakthroughs, and even your struggles, because it is through open dialogue that we all learn and grow. There are countless resources available for those interested in further exploring Stoic philosophy. Websites like Daily Stoic offer insightful articles and practical advice that complement the techniques we have discussed today. By engaging with these communities, you reinforce your own commitment to lifelong learning, and you become part of a larger movement dedicated to the pursuit of truth and inner strength. I want you to know that the journey is as important as the destination. Every time you sit down to read, every moment you dedicate to learning, you are investing in a future where your mind is sharper, your heart is braver, and your spirit is unbreakable. The practices of discipline, structure, reflection, connection, repetition, mindfulness, and application are not just techniques, they are a way of life that can transform every aspect of our existence. They remind us that wisdom is not something to be hoarded or passively consumed, but actively cultivated and shared. This is the legacy of the Stoics, and it is a legacy that we can proudly carry forward. As we near the end of this transformative journey, I challenge you to take a moment of introspection and ask yourself, how will you use these powerful Stoic techniques to redefine your approach to learning and personal growth? What steps will you take today to ensure that every book you read and every lesson you learn becomes a catalyst for change in your life? In embracing these questions, you acknowledge that the power to change your world lies within your hands. The path of Stoic wisdom is not always easy, it demands commitment, patience, and the courage to confront our own limitations. Yet, it is in overcoming these challenges that we discover our true potential. Picture a future where you no longer fear forgetting the lessons of a cherished book because you have mastered the art of memory and reflection. Imagine a life where every piece of knowledge you acquire serves as a building block for personal transformation and success. This is not a distant dream, it is a reality waiting to be unlocked by the disciplined application of these 7 powerful techniques. As you move forward, remember that every great achievement in history was born out of the relentless pursuit of wisdom and the willingness to embrace the challenges that come with it. I stand before you, not as a perfect sage, but as a fellow traveler on this quest for knowledge and inner strength. Together, we have explored the timeless teachings of Stoicism and combined them with modern, high-energy insights that propel us toward a future where we read more, learn faster, and never forget a book again. The journey we have embarked upon is not merely about intellectual enrichment, it is about transforming the very essence of who we are. It is a call to awaken the dormant potential within us, to challenge the status quo, and to embrace a life of purpose, discipline, and unwavering commitment to self-improvement. As our time together draws to a close, I want you to carry with you this final, resonant truth. Every book is a portal to a new realm of understanding. Every lesson a step toward a more enlightened existence. Let the wisdom of the Stoics guide you through the inevitable storms of life. reminding you that adversity is not an enemy to be feared but a teacher that strengthens your resolve and sharpens your intellect. By adopting these 7 powerful Stoic techniques, you are not only enhancing your ability to read and learn, but you are also forging an unbreakable bond with the timeless truths that have shaped civilizations throughout history. Now, as you prepare to take action, I urge you to reflect on what you have heard and seen today. Ask yourself, how can I transform the challenges of daily life into opportunities for growth and self-discovery? Let this question be the spark that ignites your passion for learning and propels you forward into a future brimming with possibilities. Each day offers a new chance to harness the power of disciplined practice, mindful reading, and reflective thought. Every moment is an opportunity to align your actions with the enduring principles of Stoicism and create a life filled with meaning, purpose, and joy. I want you to remember that the journey does not end with this video script. It is only the beginning of an incredible transformation. Together, we have uncovered techniques that not only boost our capacity to read more and learn faster but also ensure that the wisdom of every book becomes an integral part of who we are. By continuously challenging ourselves and integrating these practices into our daily routines, we create a legacy of knowledge and resilience that will echo through the ages. So, as you step away from this moment and return to the rhythm of your daily life, carry with you the spirit of the Stoics and the boundless energy of our shared quest for greatness. Let each page you turn and each word you absorb be a reminder that you are capable of extraordinary growth, that every challenge is a stepping stone to wisdom, and that the pursuit of knowledge is a journey without end. I invite you to spread this message far and wide, to inspire others with your newfound understanding, and to become a beacon of resilience and intellectual curiosity in a world that is ever-changing. This is your call to action, a powerful invitation to embrace a new way of living where discipline meets passion, where ancient wisdom informs modern challenges, and where the relentless pursuit of knowledge transforms every facet of your existence. Together, we can build a future where we not only read more and learn faster but also remember every valuable lesson that comes our way. In the spirit of the great Stoic philosophers and the boundless enthusiasm of our modern era, let us rise above our limitations, overcome the distractions that threaten our focus, and commit wholeheartedly to the lifelong journey of learning and self-improvement. I leave you with this final thought. The true measure of success is not found in the number of books you have read or the speed at which you absorb information, but in the profound impact that knowledge has on your life and the lives of those around you. Each new idea is a seed that, when nurtured with patience and wisdom, blossoms into a garden of possibilities. So, let us stand together, united in our pursuit of truth, resilience, and lasting enlightenment. The path ahead may be long and filled with challenges, but armed with these 7 powerful Stoic techniques, we have the strength, the clarity, and the determination to conquer any obstacle and forge a future defined by intellectual brilliance and unwavering inner peace. As we close this chapter, I want to express my deepest gratitude for joining me on this transformative journey. I hope that the insights shared today inspire you to live with purpose, to seek out wisdom with unyielding determination, and to embrace every moment as an opportunity for growth and renewal. Let this be the moment where you decide to break free from the chains of mediocrity and to step boldly into a life of continuous learning and self-discovery. With each book you read, with every lesson you learn, and with every challenge you overcome, remember that you are not alone. We are all in this together, bound by the shared desire to create a better, more enlightened world. Now, take a deep breath and let the fire of determination ignite within you. The journey ahead is vast, the potential limitless, and the rewards beyond measure. As you move forward, let the powerful fusion of Stoic wisdom and modern dynamism guide you every step of the way. Together, we have unlocked the secrets to reading more, learning faster, and never forgetting a book again. This is our legacy, a legacy built on the timeless principles of Stoicism and the unbridled enthusiasm of a life well lived. Embrace these techniques, transform your mind, and watch as the world unfolds before you in ways you never thought possible. Thank you for being a part of this incredible adventure. I believe in you, and I know that as you apply these insights, you will not only transform your own life but also inspire others to do the same. Let us move forward with courage, curiosity, and a steadfast commitment to learning. For the journey of 1,000 books begins with a single page. And every page is a step toward a future of infinite possibilities.